Dr. Srinath, Dean of Skill Development and Student Progression, and I am also a professor in mechanical engineering with specialization in robotics and mechatronics. So I would like to convey the outcomes and the procedure of skill development and student progression. So we basically concentrate on a holistic development, that is the 360 degrees development of the student. The first angle in the development of the students is academics, where we cater to the needs of the slow learners. In every test, in some assessment and the end exams of the semester, we have a process of identifying the slow learners, and these slow learners generally get the remedial classes, and based upon the remedial classes their performance is enhanced, and it is made to be ascertained that they achieve the outcomes of that particular course in which they are identified as the slow learners. Similarly, we have a mechanism in which we counsel the students from the end semester examination low marks, and these students are provided with the requisite training and requisite help from the faculty members who are earmarked for progression in each and every department, and these students are in turn given the hand-holding to clear their backlogs during the ensuing supplementary examinations whenever they are conducted. So coming to the next part, that is the skill development, we cater to the needs of the students by providing various types of cohort-based skill development programs. So we have around 31 cohorts in this university. Each cohort is defined based upon the needs of specific domains of the industry. And when it comes to the IT and ITES, we have 18 cohorts, and remaining all cohorts are from banking and finance, manufacturing, semiconductors, so on and so forth. So each of the cohorts are in turn mapped to various companies, and which in turn are mapped to the national occupational standards, or in other words, the National Skill Qualifiers Framework, which is given by the National Skill Development Corporation, that is NSDC, from time to time. So in each cohort we have around 5 to 8 courses, and each of the courses are aligned with 1 or 2 NSQF 4 to NSQF 8 job role based courses, and based upon that the faculty are ensured that they get the certification and attain the required outcomes of that particular course. And once this faculty is certified, he or she is allowed to impart that particular training to the student, and in turn the student again appears for the certification exam by the respective company, which we call it as the global certification or an OEM certification, and that is a direct industry certification. We also have another mechanism where the students take National Skill Development Corporation certification, that is NSDC certification, under the non-funded scheme or training partnership scheme of NSDC. And we also have a third type of certification from Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana PMKVY 4.0, where the students are again trained by the same set of faculty for 360 hours minimum and maximum 540 hours per semester in various job roles of 4 level to 8 level, and every year we train around 480 students in this type of manner. And the outcomes of skill development are, we are able to attain 11,500 certifications each year, and on an average in these past 5 years we have around 38,850 students who have attained various global skill certifications from the respective industries in their chosen skill cohorts. And basing upon this, what is the advantage when we get this global certification is, the students are globally employable in these companies, and their pay package, when you see, when we started this process in 2019 and 20, we used to have the annual pay package, average annual pay package of something around 4.5 to 5 lakhs per annum, which has gradually increased now to minimum 8 lakhs per annum, and the highest pay package used to be something around 12 to 15 lakhs per annum, which has now reached to be more than 60 lakhs per annum pay package in Indian rupees offered by Indian MNCs. And when it comes to the foreign international placements, which were not there earlier before the global certifications concept was introduced, so now we are also able to explore and tap the international market for jobs to be provided to our students, where the pay packages start from 25 lakhs in Indian rupees and goes up to more than 1.5 crores. So this is another achievement which is majorly possible because of the skill development activities in the institution. And coming to the third part, we also provide the requisite life skills and professional ethics and various types of personal and well-being related skill development activities, where we train the students on gender sensitization aspects, universal human values, and also on the physical fitness by means of certifications on sports, games and yoga. And when the student is appearing for a particular interview, we also train the student for the career skills and the etiquettes and behavioral skills. Apart from this, we also have a minimum common requirement that every student who is graduating out has to have completed a global certification offered by Cambridge English for the listening, reading, writing and speaking, that is LRSW skills. The student has to complete a Cambridge English professional certification, and the student also has to complete one certification in either of the choice, that is sports or games or yoga. So apart from these life skills and physical fitness related skills, the next part is the training of the students into their hobbies, so that every student grooms the hobbies which he or she has possessed right from his childhood. And most of the times the students are doing away with their hobbies because of the pressure from the family, because of the pressure from the peers, and seeing the academic stress and seeing the academic load on them. So that to overcome that, we have around 72 different hobby clubs established in the campus. Out of them, the 50% of them are technical hobby clubs and remaining 50% are the general hobby clubs. The student participates actively in these hobby clubs, trains himself in the chosen area of the hobbies. It may be sports or music, or it may be literature, or it may be robotics, or it may be something related to artificial intelligence. And the student spends some 3 or 4 hours per week to groom the hobbies and get trained in that hobby area. And there are good number of outcomes which we are achieving in the form of hobby clubs related career professions also. This also is leading to one more outcome, that is startups. Because students are able to get more, trained, more skilled in the hobbies, the students are also trying to explore the opportunities of starting their own companies. And around 128 startups have graduated out from the campus in the past 5 years. And out of the 128, around 90 startups have risen to the next level, that is created more than 5 crores of revenue, and thus they are making the good business and have become the incubators. So this is how we are able to achieve all this process of skill development. And we do undertake a process of skill, that's career counseling, which we call it as SWARE analysis, where S stands for strengths, W stands for weaknesses, E stands for the eligibilities, A stands for the availability, and R stands for the resources. So we identify at the very first year, in the first semester itself, the strengths and weaknesses of the student, and make him and his parents also aware of the profession or the career which the student is eligible for. And based upon the eligibility of the student for the desired career choice, we provide them what are the available facilities and how the student can make best use of the resources which are available in and off the campus for making himself successful in the career. And this process is not left in the first year, first semester. It is continued in every year in the odd semester of every academic year, and it is reiterated whether the student still is having the same career choice or not. And according to that, tailor-made types of training programs related to placements or related to higher studies or competitive exams or startups is provided. And according to the chosen career only, the choice of electives, the choice of professional electives and choice of open electives are made to be taken by the student, so that all this collectively provides the student the required empowerment to make himself successful in the chosen career track. So I would like to tell about a case study. I will tell about the case study of Nagamalleshwara, who is presently a final year student of mechanical engineering. This student was a 3-year lateral entry student. He got admitted into second year in our campus. At the time of admission, he had good core competency related skills, whereas very little communication skills and very little type of skills in reading and writing. And also he was not so much competent in the languages related to the programming. So what we did is we identified this particular needs, tried to provide him the required skill development programs, hand-holded him for around 2 years, and right now I can claim that he has achieved that career choice and he is placed in Sansui International, which is a Japanese company with 28 lakhs pay package per annum in Indian rupees. And he is also a student who has a single mother, that is his parents are separated, but still with all these family issues also, the hand-holding from the university, the parental care from the university could make him achieve this success by making him placed in the international placement.